what's up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. My oh my, you guys, I am so excited. My husband and I recently moved into our house and we actually have a huge family room space that I decided to recreate and turn into my studio. We are going with a really fun vibe in this room. I'm talking everything retro, very 90s, and I kind of wanted the space to feel like an old school skater rink slash diner slash thrift store. I did a ton of thrifting for this space because I wanted to keep my budget to a minimum, plus hopefully give you guys some inspiration on different things that you can find in your thrift stores to just vamp up your space and make it look super cool. So hopefully you guys will love it too. And without further ado, let's get into this entire room makeover. Morning, you guys. I'm actually about to head on my way and do my first Facebook pickup of the day. And this first item I am so excited about. I've been like waiting for this person to come back into town so I can pick it up. And basically this is what it is. It's like a really beautiful black marble table. And I just love the shape of it, the design, the color, the size, everything. I'm getting it for $120, which I think is such an amazing deal for a marble table. And I feel like it would look so beautiful propped up next to like an armchair or a couch in my studio. You guys just picked up the beautiful table from Facebook Marketplace. It's literally like the art deco table of my dreams. Super like 90s style. I love it and it's a perfect size too. Alright, y'all, just came in and this is so freaking cool. I feel like it'll look so nice with my marble table actually. Kind of thinking of getting it. A little bit steep, priced at 40 bucks, but holy, what an epic rack for like my purses and stuff. That could look really cool. So right now I'm here in like the vases section, and something I'm super into is colors, and I was actually just able to curate a bunch of different ones and they look so nice together. I feel like this will be such a nice way to add like a pop of color into the studio. So let me see which ones I want. This orange one for sure. I love the shape of this green. I feel like purple would look really nice too, and pink, I feel like it's a must. So at this exact same plaza where they have that Value Village, they actually have a Fabricland right here. And the reason I wanted to go into Fabricland is because I don't know if you guys remember, but in my last video where I did a like thrifting for furniture video, I found an incredible vanity set and a bench that were both brass and they're like gorgeous. They both have this like pink pillow finish on it right now, and while I do think it looks super nice, I do want to go for a bit of a different aesthetic, and I'm hoping that today at Fabricland I'm going to be able to find a green velvet material to cover that pink material, because I just feel like the green is so much more retro. It's going to look so nice with the black and the gold. I love coming here because my creative juices get so flowy with all the yarn and the buttons and the different amazing fabrics, like the amount of reupholstery you can do in a place like this. So let's start looking for some green velvet. All right, very quickly I found the velvet section. I see they have this one. It's definitely a lot deeper though than I wanted. Right over here I was actually able to find two green velvet shades, so I ended up finding this like string that's very similar to the gold color of the bench. Trying to figure out which one would look better.
Reupholstering a pillow is actually so simple. You're just gonna have to detach it from the bench or from the chair, and then I'm just really cutting it down to size, making sure I have enough excess left so that I can easily wrap it around the pillow. This is the staple and the staples I got from Home Depot. You do need a bit of elbow grease, and just make sure to pull the fabric down tight, wrap it up like a present, and you're all done.
After cutting off the excess, this is pretty much what we're left with. It looks kind of janky on this side, but when you turn it around, such a beautiful little cushion. This was also a lot easier to do propped up on a table, so I definitely recommend that you guys do that. And now it's time to add it onto our chair. Dang, oh my gosh, so stunning! So first things first, this carpet, I am so freaking in love with it. It is from Overstock. Unfortunately, when I got it in the mail and I set it down, I realized that it's actually way too small for the space. This is a 5x7, and I actually went ahead and ordered another one that's larger. It's an 8x10, and it actually arrived yesterday. So I'm gonna replace it with this one right here, but still, beautiful rug. I love like the retro vibe that it gives in here, and it's a nice basis for adding some texture in the space. Otherwise, to my left, you guys have probably seen this chair already on my Instagram photos. I am so in love with this vintage green chair. This is probably one of my favorite thrift finds ever. It's definitely like a little beat up in some places, but we got a pretty good price for it. I got this chair for $120, which seems slightly expensive, but honestly it's in such great condition, and it is a beautiful green velvet color. It has some wooden legs too. Here's the marble table that we picked up too. I have to still find a space for it, but I'm so in love with the shape of this table. And then this mirror, you guys, I completely forgot to mention, it is actually secondhand as well. My cousin and her husband actually recently relocated to Florida, so they needed something to do with this mirror. So they just gave it to me so I didn't have to pay for it. And then so far the newest addition is these shelves right on over here. And I actually got this idea to put these two IKEA lac shelves next to each other and display my shoes, because you guys know how colorful my shoes are. And if you saw my moving vlog, you guys saw just how many shoes I have. They're all like super colorful and like really fun. I have a ton of Converse, if you can't already tell, and I just feel like they're gonna look so nice displayed on the shelf. So let's go ahead and do that first.
Yes, adore you all of the time. I like to.
Okay, so I actually ended up leaving like a couple spaces open just to add some more decor. This is the first thing. It is so cool. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for just $5, and it's basically like a little storage box that someone was selling. I just saw the lips in the purple, and automatically I knew they would look so nice right next to my lavender Converse, and they're just given like such a groovy vibe, especially with the checkerboard carpet. And then to bring some pink into it, I have this pink bucket hat that I got from Urban Outfitters so long ago. And then I actually thrifted this ceramic heart from Value Village. It was just $1.99. I think it's meant to put like pencils or something in here, but I just love it as a little decor piece with some like nice pink sunglasses. I'm gonna put that on the last little shelf right there. I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's gonna look so good. The checkerboard rug, you guys, the checkerboard rug.
I like to love you every day. I like to love you, love you.
Alright you guys, picking up the next little project, I actually want to go ahead and tackle this fireplace. So basically for this fireplace, it actually has like some stoning that we weren't able to take out because obviously we needed some heating insulation so it doesn't actually ruin anything. So that being said, I don't like the color of the stone. I feel like it is like super random, and being that I just want to add like a ton of different texture into the space and maybe even make this like another little filming spot, I went ahead and actually picked up this wallpaper on Amazon, and it's just like a sticker wallpaper. I think it is such a fun, cool pattern. So I'm just gonna use this big ruler and an X-Acto knife. We're gonna cut up the pieces that we need, and hopefully it turns out well.
If you guys can't already tell, I kind of just tend to wing my DIYs. What I love about this wallpaper though is that it makes it super easy to wing this. It already has some straight edge lines that you could really just cut it down to the right size. And with the pattern facing down, that's exactly how I'm sticking it, making sure to align it against the stones. The best way to avoid air bubbles is just stick it down 1 inch at a time. And I actually love using like a gift card or a credit card or a Visa card to help you take out any of the air bubbles, and it gets it down super taut. When it comes down to the edges, I just trim them off with an X-Acto knife, and I'm actually taking the paper and wrapping it right around the corners too. Again, because this pattern is so easy to work with, I'm just cutting out certain pieces and lining them up in a way that matches well. And any excess I have, I just trimmed off with that X-Acto knife so that we can get it pretty precise.
Alright you guys, the fireplace looks so good. I am so glad that I did this. This was like the cheapest transformation ever. So now just to finish it up, make it look a little bit better, I actually have a caulking gun, and this is so simple to use, and basically I'm going to use it to seal all of the edges so that you don't see like the paper cut edges, you know, so it doesn't look so amateur. And it's also a little easy way to fix up any mistakes if like the line I cut was not straight in any way. And then this whole fireplace is complete. Another thing I really wanted to go ahead and do in the room is actually kind of make a wall of different graphics and frames. So a really cool trick for you guys, if you're going for that retro look, especially like from the 60s or 70s, come by and check out the records that they have here. And even though I don't actually have a record player and probably don't know most of these artists, I can really appreciate how a lot of cover art looks. And I think it will be a cool creative way to actually get some cool framed graphics. So that being said, I'm going to start hunting here. Going to keep my eye out for some like fun fonts and fun colors, something super groovy. I love this one, the Grease record, and I love the neon font, but like, see what I mean, you guys? Appreciate how nice this cover art is. The neon vibe's definitely perfect for the studio, and we all love Grease, don't we? I love this one too. This font definitely looks very 70s, and I love all this pattern as well. Ooh, love the colors of this one. 69 hits, 60s, 70s, that decade we said we were going for. These colors and fonts definitely resemble it. Yeah, these three together will look so good up on the wall. All right, made it my way to the frame section, and now I'm actually gonna go and try to find frames to fit the cover art that we found. The frames specifically I'm looking for are ones that are a little bit more of a brass color to match some of the brass decor we have, as well as my big mirror. All right, you guys, so I ended up finding 3 different frames that are perfect square shape for each of these. Probably gonna put this one in this frame. I love this red one. It's like from a kid's room, but I think it will look perfect with this grease one right inside because there's like some red here too. And then that perfect brass color we were looking for is gonna go so well with this print right inside. So that's it. We got our gallery wall. Ooh, you guys, I kind of really love this cloth. Doesn't it look like something that would be at a diner? I don't know why I'm trying to make my place look like a diner, but it's an aesthetic. Love that. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a really big thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below how you're feeling about the whole vibe that we got going on here. I am pretty excited. And if you guys have any recommendations for me down below on videos you want to see me filming in this space, I would love to hear all about it. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I'm going to be taking a bunch of different photos in here, especially when I go ahead and start thrifting and putting together some new outfits. I'm just so excited for it all. But thank you guys so much again for watching. Love you forever and always, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!